Testing 1 2 1 2. All right. So let's jump over here to the main. So we know yesterday aftermarket HWH had a big pop up. This morning I'm not seeing any catalyst for it. Next one I see is Lucy. Not seeing any catalyst for that one. Let's see, ENSC. ENSC. Got Silo. Wow. Pop up there on no news and came all the way back down. Interesting. Allure, ALUR. So let's look at Benzinga. The the four that are meeting criteria without news are HWH, Lucy, ENSC, and Allure. Just waiting for some news to pop through on them. That's it. All right, let's go look at the NQ. Still going up. Just multiple days of upwards movement on the NQ. Came down, touched the ATRs, right back out of there. Had a high of 21,355. But again, with this much movement upward, it's gonna make a lot of stocks move up, which will, being Thursday, I don't know how much they're gonna continue up. We'll have to kind of watch the overall market here, the NQ, and see if they'll continue up. But right now, just looking for that news. Where is that catalyst? Where is that catalyst? Okay, I see one called KTTA. It has news today. The R-vol is super low on it though. KTTA. It's coming up a little bit. Let's go look at it and see what it is. KTTA, what's your news? KTTA announces initiation of phase 1/1B study of adult patients with activation. What kind of activation is this? Activation of something. First patient expected to be dosed during Q2 2025. Trial will evaluate safety, tolerability. Pharmacy first trial site in Australia. What kind of company is this? What is this? KTTA. Bethesda Pharmacy Therapeutics. I mean, okay, so it's out of Florida, Miami Beach, Florida. This is a medical stock biotech. All right. So it has news on the day. It's one of the few that I see with news. So we'll see what it wants to do. Coming down here to 94 cents. It is up, what, 10% now? Still low relative volume. Wonder, can it hold up $1? Back over this dollar level. We shall see. 93 cents. Now it's only up 2%. Not looking the greatest. Good larger time frame on this. Closed up at 86 cents yesterday, but it does have news on today. So I am still kind of interested, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Is it going to continue to drop below what 86 cents, all the way back down to the very bottom of where it came from? Flip up my news portal here. Okay, so now we're at 91 cents. We had a bottom down here of 87 cents. Can we start seeing those back over this 95? Really would be dope. $92s, yeah. 93s. Can it hold up $1? I think it can. Oh, I don't have my extended on. Let's get my extendeds. So I'm opening up a trade here before it gets back to $1. Got 220 shares down here. Looking for it to cross back over the 93. On KTTA. $400 shares in. Looking for that dollar pop. Have a bottom down here of 86 cents. 420 shares in. Got 450 shares. Okay, there's 96, 97. Let's see how it holds $1. The bottom down here, wow. The bottom down here was 88 cents. So I'm going to keep that in mind as a bottom here. Let me throw that up there. ATTA though, like these pops. Bottom of 85 cents. So I got in at 95, so I'm kind of risking about 10 cents. Adding on these dips, 460 in. $96. See if we can see the 97s. Man, 460 shares. Just want to see those 95s hold. Coming down to the 92s. Looking for it to pop back over 95. See what that volume's talking about. Order ball coming on up. Giving it some time to get back over 95s. I'll look to add. Waiting for this 1 minute to close. All right, there's a little bit of buying there. Okay. You see 95s back up. Yep. Adding to 470. Adding again, looking for that 96. 500 shares in now. So we got a bottom at 85, which is 10 cents away from me. So that'll be about 50 bucks. And I'm letting this one ride out. KTTA jumping up there. Can it hold up? My average price is 95 cents. Looking for it to hold $1. Point of control right now is at 95 cents. It's the only one that I see with the catalyst right now. Looking for some love to come in on the volume side. There's a little bit of love. Nice. Still rocking my 500 shares. We're touching $1. Let's see if we can get back over this $1.07. There's a little bit of pop there. All right. So ATR high is up here at 116. Looking for some action up there. For me to lose 33 bucks, it would have to come back through 89 down here. So just watching to see if it's going to continue higher above $1. On the 5 minutes and the 15 minute, let me show y'all what I'm looking at over here. So it just needs to get over 108 basically. 108. Point of control moving on up there. I like that. I'm just looking for a higher low to form on this one. We can get up to that ATR high for us. Again, struggling with the dollar. Looking good right now though. Let me check the chat. I don't have my chat up. Where's my chat? All right. Well, good morning to whoever is tuning in. I'm already in the trade, 500 shares on KTTA. Just looking for the break of this 108. Let me see 102s. 102s on the ask would be pretty nice. Over 120 is where I would love to see it go. Okay, so we got a couple of points here, a couple of little lows, but there's no real confirmations as of a new high yet. So just holding and waiting, but definitely want to see this thing challenge this 116, 120 level. Up 17% right now. Looking for more volume to come in here. Can we get the 105s back over these levels? So we got a previous stop point of 107 right here. And then we got one right here, 103. I'm looking for it to test those hard if it can. Again, my little risk is all the way down here, 89 cents. That's 33 bucks. So, you know, on these 500 shares. Point of control still at the 102s on this one. Continues to open up around the $1. There we go. Getting a little push there. All right. So now we have, you know, bottom, bottom, bottom. We'll see how far that wants to go. 110's up there. Can we continue to play? Can we get over this this ATR high is my question. That would be dope. But right now, struggling with that 108 point. More volume coming in above the point of control. Let's see if that's actually buying volume or selling volume. Okay, nice. All right, so 80 bucks, that's nice. Can we get up there to that ATR high and start ripping it? What is the touch of the ATR going to look like? Pushing us back into this level again. So struggling here. What is it going to form a higher low or no? Okay, a little bit of pushback up there. Can we get that ATR high touch? Almost, not quite. Okay. Right up there, close to it, but not enough. Is this going to be our higher low? 110s. So right now I got pretty much, let's see, 33 plus 33 is 66. So I got pretty much 2R almost, but letting it play, I want to see if it can get over that ATR high. More people come in and trade it. It's got 2 million shares on it. Looking for the ATR high break. New candle opening up there right above that 109. Can we get a higher low here? Can it hold up $1? Came right back into this previous range right here that got shoved down to. Okay. So we do see a little bit of a downtrend here as well. So let me mark that up. A little bit of a downtrend here. To the right. We're going to see if it can just consolidate and they'll end up breaking out of that. But looking for that dollar to hold. It's the only one I still see with Catalyst. It's up 20% with 2 million shares traded. Just looking for it to hold the line. Challenging that dollar again. Can we can we continue to hold this little zone between 103 and 108 is my question. 103, 108. Can we get back in there, buddy? Point of control at 106. So we got a lower high right below this zone, and we're going to have to break 108 again for this thing to be bullish for real. 107. Not really expecting the world from this one. The ATR from yesterday was 30 cents. 30 cents. So we'll see what we can scoop up off of this one then. Again, failing to hold this zone in here. Continues to get rejection. Can buyers come above 103s? Hitting the dollar right there. Point of control came down to 102. See if we can close this with a higher low here. Remember, my risk is down here, 33 bucks. If it passes 89 cents, that's 33 bucks I lose. Just needed to hold this zone. Right back up to that point of control, 106. Still not getting any true buyers up here above 104s. Okay, open up another one right there at 99 cents. Where is this low gonna be? Does it even want to get back up out of here? Let me hold a dollar. Okay, so now we're getting a new low out here, 97 cents, if it can hold that up. Very quick little jab up there. So we're starting to see some type of trend. You could put this in here. Don't really know how strong this trend is or if it's even going to hold up. We want to see if it's going to go up or down from here. Can it get back into this zone up here above 105s? $3 million shares traded on it so far. Just not re-entering that zone too quickly. See if it carries this trend upward. Top side of this is the 103s there. Again, coming down and testing this trend. So we got kind of like a pendant formation. It's checking this side. I want to see what it does up to this other side though. Getting just a very narrow range trade here. Right at the dollar. Coming down, is going to crack that trend. Or does it want to keep a dollar? Crack or keep? So we need to get back above a dollar here. See how this one closes. Still the only one I see with catalyst though. So sticking with it. And we see those 102s back up there. Opening up right on the trend. Are you going to confirm? Break of new high or break of previous VAR's highs will be back over a dollar. Okay. Pretty cool. Are we going to get a new low here? Okay, so we're at 96. So I'm looking for an add point back over the top if possible. See what this closes. How low are you going to go, big boy? 95. So that's taking me red right there. Back over, what is this, 96? Maybe adding there. Throwing a little bit down. All right, 93s. Letting this candle close. Can you get back over 95? So we're going to be closing this candle in 8 seconds. Almost back to the bottom down here. All right. High points. Ooh, going up a little too fast, buddy. Wow. I'm going to add a little bit there on that. That buying pressure around that 96-ish, whatever. Okay. All right, 550. 560, 575. All right, 605. All right, so 605 in now. Looking for a new bottom to possibly form here. So we got this low. We'll just come from this previous level to this level. So we got two different uptrend looking models that I will remove that. All right, so let's see what this one wants to do, if it can hold. 605, looking for back over $1. So we only got 2 points of touching on this one. So we'll see what it can do. It's good for back over $1 though, for right now. Add a little bit. 625. Looking for this thing to pop over this 96. All right, 625 in. So we got 1 point here, which was at this little level. Duplicate oval. 2 points here. So we're going to see how these end up holding up. Average price 96 cents. It will need to get back over this little 96 cents there. 5 seconds left. Good morning, Donnell. Looking for this thing to just continue to hold this pattern, hold this little trend here. It's got to get back over 97 though. Almost 4 million shares traded on KTTA. Back up towards this 96. I'll be adding some more. Yep. Did I get my ads? Okay, got 1 ad. All right, got 2 ads. 45. Can we get, all right. Can I get 1 more ad, please? All right, 650 in there. All right, so I got 650 in now. Still looking for it to get to this ATR high here. High point of this was 98 cents. Okay. My average is 96 cents. So can we get a higher low than this trend here? Can we get back over $1 and start getting back up to that 103-ish area? Four million shares traded on it. Five-minute looking good. Let's look over here at the 5 minutes. So this is our 5 minute. Came down, tested this trend again. I'm looking for it to pop this 99 and get back over $1. Open a new candle. Need to see those 98s, 99s. Welcome up, big boy. That 98 up there. You know you want to pop. Okay, so open up a little bit higher there. So we got 2 points, but we haven't really confirmed the third point yet. I'm already in though. The low down here is 85 cents. So 10 cents on 650 shares. That's about 65 bucks that I would be losing if I hold to the bottom here of 85. But looking for it to rise above this 98. Can we get a pop up here? All right, so if it can get back to the highs, I'll add again. For that 96 to hold over this level of 97. That's where I'm looking right now for a possible add. Can we get up there to that 97? $96 at least, maybe. $96. Can we see 97s? I see 98 on the ask. Couple seconds before this candle closes. 97. About to open up the new candle. Where's the new candle? Not really. Okay. It's going to show me any 98s. Are you going to go down? I see the bid kind of dropped there. Okay. We see 97s back on. Nope. All right. Giving it some more time then. Now I see 97s up there. Getting in there. 675 in now. Average price 96. Looking for a break over this level of 98. Open up higher right at that. So we got a little bit. So we're looking for that higher low now. It's kind of following a trend, but has not gotten back over $1 yet. I still am looking for this thing at the 117 up there at that ATR high. I'm gonna go ahead and piece in some more. So got 700 shares there. Looking for this break. And to get back into this zone we were in earlier. Almost 5 million shares traded, still waiting. Open up a new candle. So this is multiple greens on the 1 minute, but we got to see how this 5 minute does. And pass back down here through the 90s, I will be losing about 33 bucks at 90 cents, 91 cents. Looking for that dollar break. The only other one I see with catalyst right now is PSTV, but I'm not sure about that one. Let's see. It doesn't even have a million shares traded yet. So just giving this one a little bit of chance. So to make 200 bucks, I would need to get to 125 up there to make 200 bucks on this. We'll see about that. Is that right? 125 and I made a dollar, so 25 cents on 700 shares. Let me see how much that is. 25 cents. Is that right? Is that mathing right? Times 25, 170. Okay, so yeah, just about. Okay, so we're touching a dollar. Now what? Touching a dollar. Can we consolidate in here right under a dollar? Point of control is still at the 102s, which is where we really want to see it get over and start playing above that. So looking for this break over 99 cents. Can you continue your walk up? Yeah, I was about to say it still hasn't tested down. Usually I'm looking for the 3-point, but I only got 2, so I don't know. Will I get massacred here? Can we get a lower high? It's almost 7 o'clock. Coming down. Will this be the third check-in? Will this be a hard check-in or soft one? Can we get back over 96? Open up new candle right there at the trend. Can we continue to walk this thing up? Need to see a break of 99. Back over 97, I'll add. If it gives an engulfing candle up here, I will definitely be looking to get into that. See what it can do. Can we see 96s? Mm-hmm. Can we engulf? Come on, get that engulfing candle. Opening up another candle. So at this point, it's got to get over 96. And it doesn't look like, it looks like it's got some more downward to go. Yep. Okay. So this will be the third time, and this will be another add point here at the 96 if we can get up there. But I got to see 96s pop up on the bid. I'm not even seeing them on the bid. Let me see those 96s. Still just PTSB and KTTA. But KTTA has more volume, so I'm focused on this one and see who wants to watch this TV channel. Can it get back above the 96s? Trend right there to 95. So this is a hard test of this one. Let's go ahead and activate this. Oh, I meant to duplicate. Duplicate this. Bring it over here. Hard test right here. Looking for it to reclaim the 95s. 95, 96 level. Can we get the 96s up there on the bid? Added a little bit there for that little checkup. Can we get a full body up there? Opening up new candle. What price is that opening up at? Not seeing 96s yet. What price are you at, bro? Show me your price. Okay, opening right there on the trend there. Adding on this, looking for it to get back over this level of 96.46. I see it now. Can we continue to hold right here and get over 97 and go test that dollar again? I got 750 almost shares in here. Looking for it to test that dollar. Working its way up that uptrend, adding into this uptrend. Let's see if we can pop that 97. 770 shares in. 95s, all right. It's okay. So I'll be looking to add around that 96 again if it can get back up there. Pull back here. So it tested 1, 2, 3, and now it's doing a very hard test of this level. Got almost 4 million shares traded. Can we get back up to $1? Can we get some volume in here? Get it to 5 million, then maybe 10 million and all that good stuff. This is a double test, double bottom here around this 94-ish level. And looking to add back at 96. Can we get some trading above 95? New candle opening, open lower. So it's definitely going to have to get back over this 95, 96 level. Yep, there we go. Adding in there. All right, so I got 800 shares. Looking for it to reclaim this trend line up here at the 97. Going back towards $1. Yeah. Hard test right under this level here. Just looking for it to hold out and go back up and attack that trend up there. Okay, showing a little bit more green in there. Can it get back over 95.89? You see it break over. Yeah, there's a little bit of green. Okay. Okay, open up a little bit higher. You see 96s. $96, big boy. That's all we need. All right. Looks like it wants to just kind of not get over this level. So 96 is where I'm watching. We can engulf one of these red candles with the green. Back over at 95. Let's see, 95.50-ish. What is this? 95.89. $95.89. Can we see it? 50s, 70s. You can see on the ass 95.75. Okay. Hold them up there in this flat range. But still not following this uptrend exactly. Needs to break back into it. See 95.92 on the ass though. So they're gonna flip to 96. Ooh, that was fast. Going back up there. Let's get to 850 here. Adding 50 more shares there. Let's see if it can reclaim. So it held here, tested this trend line, looking for it to break back over 97. Now I see 96 on the bid. So I'm adding some there. 875. Look for a break there. Is it going to happen over that 96? Buyers, what y'all trying to do? Little consolidation point. Bam. All right, so let's see if it wants to lift over that 97 now. Can we see green? Big green. Can we see that volume push in there real quick? Yep. All right, 900. Can we see that break of this level of the 97? And continuation of this trend upward. Okay. 6 again. There's 97. Let's see a break of that trend. Got 905 shares. I'm gonna see how this one closes. Does look like some type of buyers are coming in there. Getting some little popping around. Yeah. $9.15 in. Can we start to march? Can we see some green again? $9.25 in. Looking for that march upward back towards this level. 98 a dollar. $7 million shares traded on this one. New candle opening. Needs to get over this 97. Can I see 98s? 97.1. 97 not holding on the bid though. There's 97 110. Can we go up? Yep. Yes, sir. We can go up. $9.50 in now. Looking for it to retake this trend. Very small pop up. Continuing to make these higher lows, but still has not reclaimed yet. On 97, we see some volume coming in down here. Are those buyers or sellers? You need to test down again. I see you. So we got two different types of trends here now. So let me go ahead and mark this other one. As it is trying to fall on me. Can we reclaim that 97, 98 level? Need to get back over 97. It continues to look weak here. So it looks like at the most, risking 10 cents on this, it'll be a $95 loss if I was going to take a loss down here to the close or to this level. If it can come back up here to 97s, I'll be willing to add. Willing to add. Letting this candle close. Okay, over this, what is this? 96.86. 96.86. You want to pop for us? Give it a little buying. Not really, huh? 30 seconds left. Can you at least come back up here and tap this trend? Throwing a little wick down there. Okay, opening that up. Top side of this is the 96 cents. Can we get any green above this previous level of droppage? 94 cents. Okay, so back over this level 95.78. Let's see what you got. 15 seconds left on this candle. More volume coming in behind that little behind this little pin or whatever. So let's see if that volume follows through as buying pressure. Just needs to break over this 97 at this point. New candle opening. Break back over 96. I'll be adding 96 this level. Break back 95. What's this? 95.28. Almost 8 million shares down here traded. coming down and testing this previous low. Let's see if we get a big bounce off of this low. All the way down to my $33 loss there. See what a new candle looks like opening up. It's like it has proven that wrong. Let's see if it can hold around those 90s. This bottom was the 91. Okay, opening up mid candle there. I'm going to add around this 93-ish level. Looking for it to engulf this back towards this 95. Looking for those 95s to hop back on. We got 1,000 shares there. Looking for it to reclaim this trend up here aggressively. Back over 96 is what we're looking for. All right, so we got a low, did all of that good stuff. And now we just want to arise. We went down 1, 2. Shorts are definitely have definitely got quite a bit out. So I want to see what happens back over this level of 93 here. Can we see green there? Show me some green. Show me that 94 back on there. $93.75. Can we see it? $59. $93.70s. Nope. Another red candle. Okay, 75. Can we see it? 71. Oh man. All right, so a raise above 93.76. Oh, you're going up so fast. Don't do it. Okay, pop in there. Show me that green push. All right, so those 90s, I'm gonna have to be getting ready to get out of here. Maybe it can't rise here. We got 30 seconds left on this candle. Another little pin bar. Let's see if it continues to hold that 93. $93, baby. Get on back up there. Pushing down a little bit. A lot of bit. 50 bucks. Okay, so stopped on the 90. Let's see if we can get any green here. All right, woo, big pop there. All right, let's get back up. So at this point, it's just gonna have to do its thing to the top side. I'm just gonna hold it. This is a new low. Back down to where it came from at the 89. Getting some poppage here, so I want to see what it can do. Really thought it could get back up to that those ATR highs, but maybe it can't. But I want to see it above 95 cents. That's definitely what I want to see. Now we got another little trend line here. Let's just continue to watch this thing. Oh, well, can't confirm that. Can we get any buying over 95? We got about 8 million shares on this one. I might have to end up stopping out, especially if it crashes this low here of the 85. Thought it could hold up. Point of control still all the way up there at the 102s. And more, I just saw more volume come in down here. Okay, so a new bottom there at 89.43. Can it start to get some more green bars back up here to at least a 92 cents? It's a 2 cent move. I mean, come on. Throwing a little wick up there. Please bottom. It actually came back to my original stop point. But let's see if it can start getting back over the 91s. Get back up and test that dollar here. $1.10 would be what, $100 on 1,000 shares. So we'll see. Giving it some room to play. KTTA only up 6% right now. Can it get back up over 95s? How many buyers are on this thing? So right now I see other things. No, everything that is got news on the day is kind of just sitting in limbo. ALR is up a bit. Look at ALR. ALR, oh, trash. Trash, not even, no. CeeLo, is that one? Does that one have, no, that one doesn't have anything. KTTA. So yeah, we're just gonna see how KTTA holds this little 90 cents. Do another little wick. Let's see if it starts to actually get back out of here and try to do something with the uptrend. So this would actually be the start of another uptrend because we broke all of this. We broke all of this. So I'm just going to start another uptrend at this bottom. 10 cents to profit, or wait, what's my average? 4 cents, 5 cents to profit, my bad. Looking forward to, first of all, reclaim my risk level of the 92 cents. 5 minute definitely doesn't look horrible. So I'm down 50 bucks right now. 50 bucks. The new low forming here. And it kind of made a low at this previous level down here that really wasn't on any trend line. So we'll see if it can hold that 90 cent level. Need to see that green. Need to see that 92. More volume coming in. Is that's below the point of control, but is this buying volume? I'm seeing this blue bar. Watch this blue bar jump up. Let's see. Okay, didn't jump up right there, but okay. Doji indecision. Just needs to break back over. Do a little wick up to my level there at the 93. Come on, 92. All right, there's 92. So we're getting back to my original risk. I was down a little bit more than my 33 bucks. So let's see if it can get me back over the 45. Closing that candle on a little bit of green. Oh my God, it's 718. Jesus. I didn't even realize it. Well, anyway, looking for a 96-cent break, and I'm going to be well within the profit. It's crazy, TT thing. Come on, big boy. You got you a new low. You played around in these lows. People have collected shares. So now what? You got a higher low than the previous close. You moved up 3 cents. So now what? Come on. Okay. So coming back up there again, trying to break out this 92. 3 cents from open up the middle of that candle. It's gonna have to break this 92. Come on, man. It's about to be 7:30 in 10 minutes. Come on, let's get this pre-market motion, bro. At least get back up to this 8-cent move. So this ATR from yesterday was 30 cents, right? So I'm like, come on now, you can do a 5-cent move relatively easy based on your ATR. Needs to get back over this little point here though, 93. It's trying. So down 39 bucks now. This 89 down here is probably going to be my line in the sand. Just trying to see if it's going to get any love above this level of the 93. Open up the new candle lower. It keeps doing that. It's that 92, it just keeps hanging around. Don't like that. Very weird price action now, but it's got almost 9 million shares traded on it. Just is not showing much of want to get to that $1 level after doing this whole descent. Oh boy. Do you want to get up or not? New candle about to open. Okay, open up higher now, right at the 92.94. Can we get a lift off? So down 38 bucks right now. Where's that love back over the 95? Continues to find issues at that 92.99. I don't know if it's gonna be able to go up from here, to be honest. It's one of those things where it's like, well, we know it's got catalysts. We know, people are looking at it. It's got, I don't know, 8 million shares traded. So people are definitely watching the TV channel. But when is the move coming? And like, will it benefit me or will this hurt? Where is that volume, man? We need more volume here to push. Okay, there's 93. Can we get over 93s? Can we start seeing 93.10 and all that good stuff? Nope. All right. Literally just riding on my risk level. Mm. Well, looks like it just wants to go flat now. The heartbeat is dying out. Would like to see it move higher so we can find a higher low, but at this point, it's going to have to do a lot of work to recapture this dollar. but it has the ATR 30 cents. That's the thing I'm looking at. If it's got ATR 30 cents, it can move down 30 cents. It can move up 30 cents. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all like, I don't know. Really don't know. Okay, there's a little upward movement. We'll see where it wants to go from here. Pretty much just a pop and drop. High of this candle was 93.97. So there's a little play going on above this level. What would be good is if it just started grinding up and I could just put a stop in here during the open of 93 cents and there'll be a $33 risk as it moves up. But I don't know if I'm gonna get to do that. I don't know if it's gonna slam on the open or whatever. I might want to take profit before it gets to that point because it could get quite dangerous. But where them 94s at, man? Yeah, Donnell, this thing is moving a little slow. It is moving slow, but sometimes they move slow before they move fast. So hanging in there, I got my risk. You know, it's not like I'm gonna lose, a bunch of money. 89 cents, 10-cent drop. But I tell you what, this slow motion is it will play with your heartstrings for real. For real. So getting higher lows above my risk level. Can we start to get over 93? So I'm down 30 bucks now. Can I be down 25 bucks, please? Oh boy. There's 29. Let's see 25, please. It's not actually showing the movement. Where is this thing at? It says it's at 93.70. I don't know if I can believe that until it's actually there. And plus, this thing hasn't moved yet. It's done nothing. Oh, there it is. Little white line popping out there. Don't know what that actually means for me, but okay. Can we see 94s on the bid and ask here? Eight and a half million shares traded too. Plenty of people watching this TV channel. Can we get active? It is 7:30. This thing still has not decided to make a move back towards $1. Hmm. 3 cents away from profit is crazy. Oh, It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Hope somebody fat fingers and just buys a whole bunch of it. That would be dope. Just buy like 20,000 shares. Like, oopsie. I'll be down for that. We still got this zone that I want to see a retest up here at the 104s. $93.75 is what it needs to push to. More volume came in there. That's not great. I saw that. All right, pushing down a little bit. Is it going to make a higher low or is it going to go ahead and get back down to 89? Come on, man. Come on, man. Where those 94s at? Just get over 10% so people can actually see you on the scanner at least. I mean, come on. Don't be a sore loser. Oh boy. All right, so are we going to get this new trend in here then? So it made a low here at 92.50 and then another low here at 89. I'm going to see if it holds this as a trend. To try to get back up to the other one. But it's tight. Nah, I don't know if I can do that. That's real tight. I don't like that. Unless it just starts breaking highs from here. Breaking back over 92. But that doesn't seem, with the volume that's coming in, that doesn't seem like it's going to be happening. Right in the middle of this previous candle. Very weird. There's not even a pattern here. It's low volume. Yeah, it's not even a pattern. Okay, so just open up the new candle. Where's the new candle? 92.77. It's going to need to break over this 92.96. $92.92 could not break it. I would like to see another test above its 93.05 level where it got slammed down to last time and see buyers actually get active above that 93.05. What is this? This is insane. I see volume coming in, but it's not moving. I need to see a 93.05. Yep. All right. Well, I got my hard stop in there. Well, actually not a hard stop because there are no stops in this. But this 85 level was the low. They'll be risking about 11 cents on 1,000 shares, about 110 bucks. And then right here, I could make this my new bottom, but I'm not sure about this one either at the 89. There's the volume coming in. 92.24. Down 40 bucks. Can we get a pop over 93? Okay, I see something called Blue that's up. It's got news on the day that might steal the show here. Blue has 2 million shares though, so not as much as KTTA. But let me go look at Blue's catalyst. Let me pull this over here. So the one with catalyst, so this is KTTA, the one I was currently trading. Then we got Blue popping up here. Blue is on a merger agreement. I'm not worried about Blue. That's merger agreement usually dies. What else? We got Allure reports, that's earnings, and that's why they're not getting as much volume as the other one. Okay, that's all good. I'm just gonna be patient and oh wow, this thing went down a little bit, didn't it? I didn't even see it. So we got the 89s down there, and now it's testing 90 again. Can it start some type of trend upward is the question. Back towards $1. 30 cents that it moves on a day. And my average price is 95. So let's say it does go back up to $1. Well, the high point, 30 cents will be what, $1.25 or so. That's what I could expect. So we'll see about that. Reaching down to these bottoms again, not actually forming a trend, but forming like a double bottom if it holds. We'll be looking for it to get back above the 90s. But it's got to hold. It's the only problem. Candle, can it get a pop up? Pop up back to the 90s. Okay, 89. So looking like a double bottom here. So I'm just pretty much looking for what patterns are coming out and seeing if they hold above my stop. So let me go ahead and throw that in there. Possible double bottom. Now this double bottom can definitely be a hard stop. If it ends up failing that. But right now, popping back up to the 90. Let's see if it does an engulfing candle back up here to 91 and all of that. But we are getting more news coming through. Don't really want to see it break that down again. quite a ways away from this, what I thought was a trend line at first. I'm gonna remove that. And I'm just gonna look at these levels up here as possible resistance levels. So I'll remove that too. All right, so back up to 90. Can we break out of this 91? Wow, look at that shoot up. All right, so now we are 4 cents away again. Do me right, bro. Do me right. Don't kill me. Boy. Just waiting. Something happened in here that's causing people to stir. Let me look at the how much volume does it have now? It has almost 9 million shares of volume after this double bottom. So people are definitely watching. Let's see if they hold for a higher move though. That's the only issue. Can we see those 92s, 93s hold? New candle opening here. Okay. Can these folks that just slam this down get pushed out of their positions from 90 up here to 91, 98? And can we get a higher low than 89.25? Okay, so the people that are in their positions, we're looking for it to break back over 91. Got a little shove down to 90 very quickly. Okay. Okay, I see volume coming in there. Can this be green volume? Is it gonna go green or is it gonna go red? I see it coming in. Almost 9 million shares traded on this one. Will this be another test of this level? Or is it gonna dive? Okay, coming down here. So we want to see it. So this is almost 3 times testing down here. 10 seconds left on this candle. Buying off of this 89.25. Let's see if it holds there until this candle closes. Yes, it did. So let's see if we can get some upward motion. Back over 89 or 90. Where's that green, big boy? More volume coming in lower. Ugh, not great. What's this thing up? Only 4% now? Very interesting. Okay, so kind of holding this, but not on the 5 minute. The 5 minute still looks pretty bleak. This 1 minute, can it hold here? $15, all of them look kind of bleak here. That 90 cents. Okay. A little more volume come in. It's going to have to start doing breakouts to get people, momentum traders, onto it. $7.50 right now. Yeah. Just gonna have to break back over this level. What's this level? Yeah, 90.02. Can we see 90.02 up there for some bullish action, please? That's all we want. We're gonna be grateful if you go back towards $1 for sure, but you know, we see this little, well, actually this is a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3 times down here. 4 times down here, actually. Now I look back. It's been down here to this 89 level a couple times. Can you get that bounce? Down 62 bucks right now. Two times my risk. Just need to see these 90s pop through. Opening up a little bit higher. Multiple times down here at this level. Still haven't found a trend yet. Still haven't found a trend. I guess that was kind of something, but not really. Really didn't close up like it should. But I do wanna keep in mind that this was a losing level right here at the 96. Right here. All right, big boy, what you got going on? You popped all the way up here to 91? What? How does that even work? Okay, so it was close this candle, open this candle all the way up at this level of 91. Very interesting gap up there. With 8 million shares traded on it. Can we get love above 91? This is coming back to this level that previously just got crushed. Okay, so the 5 minute looking a little bit better over here. So the 5 minute broke out of the previous 5 minute red candle. So let's see if it can hold up there. The 15 minute, we can see that right here, holding that level. So we want to see some green come off of this. Because it jumped up there quite a bit to those 91s. So is that people getting excited or what is that? Okay, so a gap filled right there on the 1 minute. Came down, gap fill at the 90. Let's see if it can move up off of this level above 90. Can we see 91? New candle opening now. Insane, bro. Insane. You got the ATR, you got the catalyst, you got everything I need. I just need to keep watering it with patience, maybe. Just water it with patience. And it's a known popper and dropper, so it does pop and drop. then opening the candle right back at these levels of the 90. This is insane, bro. Come on, just give me a little. Let me find a little uptrend on you. 5 minute looking very bearish now. Back to the 90. Here's the 5 minute T-top. Right back down in there. Needs to get those 91s quickly. Testing down again. So not only did it gap up, it gap filled and now coming back to this level again of the 89. This thing might crash out on me. I might have to stop out of this. It might just crash out on me. If it can't hold those 90s. Hard test of this level. Will it pop back above? Wow. Big pop off of that. Can we get back above 89, 90 now? That's how many times has it tested this level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times on the 1 minute. On the 5 minute, it has tested it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So plenty of tests at the 89. I just don't know why it's not getting the buying off of that like it should. It's about to hit 9 million shares traded here. Plenty of people either have taken shorts or long positions. So like, hey, are we gonna get some resolution back to the upside or not? So still holding off of this level here again. 89 cents is the bottom. Can we get any green back over 90? Or is it actually just walking down on the day, cent by cent? It's about to be 8 o'clock. We'll see. Well, about to be 8 o'clock. We'll see if what this wants to do here, but I am gonna have to get ready to get off of here in a minute, bro, for real. This Wednesday trade is not what I want it to be sitting in, but it is what it is. I'm patient. Wow. Back down through that 89 level. And that is the low there that it just hit of 88. It's going to need to reclaim the 90s for anything good to come out of this. And it does not seem like it wants to do that. All right. Open a new candle. Bottom was 87 with no looking back, huh? Tested that multiple times. Can you reclaim 89 though? Still wondering. Almost 9 million shares traded on you. Nope. All right. Well, it is telling me no. So we got 86 at the, what is this? 85 as the low. Okay. Oh, man. I tried. All that volume still couldn't hold up toward that one. It's going the wrong way doing 30 cents. I know that. It went 115 up there. Now it's back down here on the lows. Crazy, crazy work. If it can overcome one of these, I will get a little bit of confidence back. But these are 1 minute candles, so I'm not just like, oh my gosh. These are 1 minutes. I'm looking at the 5 and the 15 as well. Can we reclaim 89? Oh, the calls are rolling in. The calls are rolling in. Okay, so got that. Where are we at? We're sitting at $76 down. What's this low? This low is 86. Man, I sat through all that. Let me see. That's crazy. And then it just did some kind of, what is this thing that it just did? It did an SEC filing on the 12th. What was it? Scheduled 13G, so they got a new investor. Yeah, 13G. All right, well, let me see how I want to do this now. We're still in the trade. Just want to see it reclaim those 90s, but I don't know. Don't really know right now. It's going to have to get all the way up to 96 again, which is not really that far. On this chart, it looks far, but, you know, not really that far. We got 9 million shares traded now on it. So plenty of people sitting in this thing on the morning that have viewed it and taken action on it. I'm just looking for that 90 to break back over. Anything else that I'm seeing? So I see AGRI, but it's only got 1 million shares traded. Let's look at that. AGRI, what's the price? One. Okay, and then I see QNRX. Oh no, I don't want that. All right, KTTA, can you go ahead and break this 89, please? You fully tested this level, and we just want to see if you can reclaim it and start some type of uptrend. You held above this previous low of 85. We haven't seen any explosive candles back upward. And it is 8:10. Oh man, waiting to get paid. Oh yeah, I'm waiting. All right, it's only up 3% right now, but it's the number 3 stock on the day though. Interesting. And blue is definitely coming up on it. How much volume does blue have? Not enough. Not enough. Let me check my chat. I have not checked the chat at all. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, just looking for this break back over. Down 74 bucks right now. It had this gap. I wonder if it's gonna gap fill again. Did this again on the 1 minute. It did it earlier, but I think it was due to low volume. Down here to the 87. All of these other ones without catalysts are just kind of in the fray right now. But blue, oh no, blue ain't even a challenge then. Look at blue. Nope, not even a challenge. And but what about allure? Allure. Super choppy. Okay. I'm feeling better about my position as I look around all these other ones. I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay. It's come down here, one, two, and then it had a little crank down. So we had one, one dip, two dip, three dip, four dip, all of these dips. I'm just looking for it to reclaim that the 90. Point of control is still all the way up there at 102. Hmm. So the previous file point of 97, then we duplicate this. We had another one right here. Then we had this weird price action. It needs to get back above 90. So some questionable levels up there for sure. And bumping its head right back on this level. So I want to see a break of this level of 89 for real. That'll be pretty interesting. Because it's definitely been walking down quite a bit. We can see a clearer downtrend here than an uptrend. Actually, now that I look at this, right through here is what it needs to break. Multiple tests on this level. So I want to see if it can start consolidating and getting out of here over this 90. Yeah, so I bought into a downtrend is all. Whole lot of downtrendiness. Hmm. 10 million shares traded on this one yet. $15 to the open. I'm gonna try back up. You see this clear downtrend that's got to break. I mean, just clear. One, two, three, four, five. Can we get back above the 90s? We're gonna get that ATR. I wonder is ATR high gonna be at this risk level here at 90? That would be, well, it's 30 cent, a 30 cent ATR, so it'll be 15 cents up. So 80, so it'll be a little bit higher than the price of my risk there. Oi, oi, oi. Should be 10 million shares traded by now, right? Nope, still 9 million something. And really no competition close to it. So we'll see if people want to take action really fast at the open. Start holding it out of this downtrend and maybe forming some type of uptrend. Ooh, look at that little teaser right there. Okay, somebody's gonna see that. Somebody. Back up to that 89 level. Let's see if we can hold. This bottom here is the 86 down here, which I don't really want to see it dive below. Another little double bottom looking pattern. All right, so down 72 now. Can we get at least back up here to the 92s? We're back to the 90s. Great. 6 cents away from profit. We see 91s all the way up to 95. 5 cent move. I don't know what the ATR is going to be on this new day, but just remember the ATR from yesterday. And here's the 5 minute. So the 5 minute, it jumped back up here above the 90. I'm looking for it to continue to press if it can. Okay, 91 right there. So down 62 bucks now. Up 5% on the day. And we start getting back over 10% though. Back down. Yeah, 86 is probably going to becoming a hard stop here in a little bit. See what these ATRs come out to. Less than 10 minutes until the open. Got a tight range on this one. 9 million shares traded on it. Very cheap stock. Looking for it to get back over $1. Top side here is the 91. See a little bit of volume coming in there. Can it move the point of control down? Point of control is still all the way up here at 102s. We can get more volume down here. That'll be pretty nice. 10 cents of motion is all we need. 10 cents. Well, if I had to jump off here, I'll let you guys know what happens in the Discord, but I'm gonna have to be jumping to a meeting here that I still need to prepare for. Um, I'll show a little bit of the open or whatever, but yeah, this one I was expecting this to be a pre-market trade, but it seems like it's going a little longer, and I'm gonna be having to get to this meeting here in a second. So at this point, that hard stop is going to be down here at that 86 level once the market opens. Less than 5. Maybe it'll just hang around here though, around the 90s. Because shorts have kind of had their way with this one. Less than 5 minutes left. Got to be a very interesting morning. I'm gonna lose what, $100 down here to, let's see, so 96 down to 85. It's about 11 cents on 1,000 shares. So 3 times 11, it's about 110 bucks. That is way over my risk though. I don't really want that to happen for sure. But with almost 10 million shares traded, I believe that there are some, with that amount of volume, there are some traders in here that are holding for a higher move. Literally 6 cents away from profit. I want to see it make higher lows of each one of these little sections here, 93, 96, all the way up to $1. 3 minutes. About to see this ATR pop out. See what it wants to do. Down 60 bucks, popped up right there. So we got about a minute left. It's popping towards these highs here at the 90. Can we see 96 up there? It's gonna be golden for me. This downtrend is almost in alignment with the low of the day right here at the 86. Can we start seeing some type of uptrend being formed? Minute 10. $50. Only a 5%, huh? Can we get up to 20%? All right, 10 seconds. Low down here of 86. Open the candle there. All right, there's my ATRs. Just tap the bottom ATR. Can it hold above that top one of 90 cents? Give it a little bit of second. Right now, my low 86 all the way down here. It comes down here to 86. That's just, you know, that's just, oh well, that's a big crash out. But looking for it to break over that ATR high there. 91 cents if it can. A whole lot of things popping up. Yeah, I'm thinking 10 cents is 100 bucks to lose, which it would be 33. So 100 bucks. How many times that 100 divided by 33 would be 3 times my risk? Do I really want to give up 3 times my risk though? Is the question. If it does break out of here, I'm going to be looking to make my out this 89-ish, but it's breaking that ATR high, so I'm looking for a push here, maybe. That was a quick rip down. $15. Do I want to give back 100 bucks though? That's the question. Like right now it's in consolidation, not really choosing a side, but like bruv. So it touched the ATR low. Just needed to get back over the 90s. Point of control is still up there at the 102. Wow, 91. Can we get up to 96? Up there very quickly, but not able to hold that level. But it is attacking that ATR high. I do like that. Wow, look at that gap up. 91. So now this ATR low, which is at 89 cents, is kind of like the please do not come down here type deal. It's up 6% now. Can we get up to 10%? Seeing more volume come up there. Okay, that's 92. Whoa, Jesus. Jesus and all that is holy, 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 holy. All right, so now we got a bottom here of the ATR high. And I'm going to make this low, this 89. It's going to have to be kind of an out. But look at it go. Wow. Let's see, back up there, point of control at 99 cents right now. Very big candle. I'm waiting for this candle to close so I can, yeah. So the bottom of this is 91. I really don't want to see this thing. Let me see. So 1,000 shares. If I risk 6 cents on 1,000 shares, what is that? 60 bucks. That's 2x my risk. Do I want to risk that though? I don't know. Kind of want to see a higher low form, but now we don't have really a trend or anything. It's just going up. We have passed 1, 2, 3, and we're into this fourth one up here to 97 is where we'll need to break. But I really don't want to see this thing break down, back down towards this ATR low. Can we get some more buying pressure here? Almost, well, not even 10 million shares traded yet. So let this candle close, just about to. And it did not, it came down about a little bit, almost 50%, but not quite. So let's see if we can push back into these levels of the 95 and all of that good stuff. I'm about to have to jump. I'm about to have a meeting in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to put a stop in and let this thing ride and see if it can get back up to $1. I'll let you guys know what happens in the Discord, but you see where I am now. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a placement down here of 89 cents as an out. So let's just get ready to do that. That'll be about 60 bucks, 89 cents. 89 flat. Right there. Wait, sorry. Oh, I don't have the right orders in. Oh, where was I? 9 flat. So yeah, if it wants to slam down, I'll be out. But as long as it stays above this ATR and continues to form new lows, higher lows, I'm going to be in this one. Looking forward to get back up to the 97s at some point today. But yeah, got my stop out at 89. I got to get off of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in for sure. I will update you in the Discord with pictures and all that good stuff. But yeah, gotta go. And as always, see you in the next one. Peace.